Yo, what is up, everyone? Let's just make sure because last time I went live a long time ago, I had all these problems, but I shouldn't have any right now. Let's make sure we're up and running. Yep, up and running. We're up and running. Finally. All right, let's go. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. It has been a month. It has been a month, guys. That's weird to say. Like, so much has happened. So much has happened since I lost the internet here at the Star Wars Closet. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all well. Hope everybody's happy, living their best life right now. I've missed you all. I've been working on pumping out some new content. Let's just do this. Let's start with this. Let's start with sort of a state of the union, if you will, sort of a state of the Star Wars Closet union. Okay. Because things have been great overall, like in just personal life, things are fine. Work's been work, like things are busy in my life and, got kids, all the things, and that's all good. That's all fine, but things have been busy. So let's kind of start from what's going on next. Let's work our way backwards. Let's do that because people are still hopping in the stream. So I want to give everyone a chance to hop in before we say too much about what went down, because that's kind of the main point of this live stream. So I want to be transparent. I want to keep everyone on the same page, and don't want to lead anyone astray. What I'm going to do real quick though is share this stream on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there yet, at the Star Wars Closet on Instagram, make sure you do that. Let me just drop this bad boy on there real quick, if that's okay with everybody. Let's see. Let me throw that. Let me do this. Boom, 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 bop, bop, boop, bow. That. Okay. Boom. Bang. Join in. Yay. All right. We are going to share this, and then I'm going to start talking to you about some things that are going on right here, right now. We have updated a lot here in my home office, which is like the Star Wars Closet. Do I have that thing turned on? The chat? Oh, no, I don't. Ooh, hey, guys. Hey, there you go. I hear you all. See you all. Okay, sorry. All right, I'm about to show your comments. I just pulled up live stream. Remember, I'm a rookie, please. Show on stream. Nope. Don't want to do that. Okay. Sorry. One second. I'm going real fast. I didn't know you guys were already in my chat, and I just pulled it up, and I'm sorry. Let's see. Live. Boop. Okay. And okay. All right. Hey guys. All right. Let's see. Nerd says late. Dude, I was right on time. Okay. Right on time. What's good? Padawan Sophie, winner of my lightsaber giveaway a month ago. We have a whole saga, her and I do, with this, her living in Canada situation. So that's been fun. But hey, you're about to get that lightsaber. We found out finally. Clone says you better get off this live and go watch some football. I actually have football pulled up right there. I'm watching your Eagles currently lead the Cowboys 21-20. So congrats on that. Are you not American? Get out of here, Clone. F football, Clone Force 97 says Star Wars nerd 00. What is wrong with you, son? What is going on? Padawan Sophie, hope your kids are having a good time going back to school. They are. They love it. They're having a great time. And I couldn't be happier. It's been a great restart of this kind of time period for us. But as far as with the internet being down, I've had to take like a few steps back from this, obviously, other than trying to get it back up and running. But that's been good. Been able to hang out over there. Breaking news, it's a green screen. Nerd, you're a silly goose. I don't know what you're talking about. Breaking news, says Clone497. Closet is a hologram planted by big pharmaceutical. Let me hurry up and hide that before they find me. Looks great. Thank you, Padawan. Breaking news. What? Nerd. Breaking news. Closet is playing King Neptune in the SpongeBob movie live action remake. Y'all are crazy, dude. Let's see. Oh, did it get paid finally? Yeah, I paid it. I paid it today, so you should be getting something. I hit the link, paid it. I meant to tell you that earlier, but yeah, you should be getting it soon. Limitless Nerd. What's up, everyone? What's up, Nerd? How you doing, bro? Limitless Nerd. Good to have you. Cameron says, Nerd Ken, cooking yet? Bro, you know I'm cooking. I stay cooking, dog. Ken Collect Star Wars is one of my actual real life heroes. I won't go into why on this stream, but you'll find out why really soon on Your Story Matters, right, Ken? Am I right? Because Ken's sending me his story real soon. What up, Ken? So let's get my guide, Box Office Brawler. Y'all have to check this dude out. Box Office Brawler is crushing it right now. Okay, this dude is awesome. I met him at ICCC earlier this year. Funniest, he's hilarious. This dude knows his stuff, pop culture, movies, all that stuff. And my guy can box. Okay, my guy can box. We had a great talk about boxing. I love boxing, not as much as he does. He knows all about it. He does it really well. He could probably take me out. But y'all check out Box Office Brawler. That dude, he is the real deal. Let's see. If you haven't, I might need a screenshot of the receipt. So I can show you. Yeah, I can do that. I got you. I can send you that. Facts, says Ken. Clone497. What does it cost to ship a saber to Canada in case I get famous? Well, let me go ahead and tell you, buddy. It cost. So let me go ahead and tell you what happens. Me and Sophie have been working on this for about a month now. When I sent the saber, it was about $60 to send it through UPS, which is fine. I made a promise she was going to get the saber no matter what, so she's going to get it. Well, then UPS decides to hold basically, and it could be tariffs. I don't know what it is, but they sent Sophie a message saying that basically they're holding it for ransom unless her or I pay an additional $150. So I had to do that today. Isn't that great? So, but Sophie, she won. She won fair and square. We're going to get her that lightsaber no matter what. I don't know what Canada's doing. We got to figure that out. What up, nerd? Hope you're doing well, fam. Love that dude. What are you streaming on, bro? Looks sharp. This is Restream, and I'm straight up using the built-in webcam in my MacBook Air. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's what I was about to say a second ago, and I'll get to the rest of these comments. I will. So right now I have ordered a new microphone. So this I'll show y'all kind of behind the scenes. This Rode mic has been a mic that I've been using for like work and for YouTube for years now. It has kind of it's kind of crapped out on me a little bit. It works okay, but it's not working as good as it should, as well as it should. And so if you notice in my last video, the Nintendo 64 Star Wars games video, at the beginning of the video, it sounds mono. So that means it's coming out of one speaker. It's coming out of your left speaker for most of you. And don't know why. Didn't set it to do mono. It's supposed to be on stereo. And it's just doing it on its own. And then all of a sudden through the video, you'll hear it switch to stereo. It's not supposed to do that. It's been doing that a lot lately. So I ordered a new mic. And I ordered a new webcam that will follow me in real time. I have changed my setup in here. So earlier I had like when this month kind of began, I was just kind of throwing things together. This whole setup on my desk was wild. Like I had Clone knows what I mean. And some of you do, like Nerd and all you guys. I had like no good cable management at all. There was cables everywhere. There was stuff everywhere. There were screens everywhere. It was awful. I upgraded everything. I took this time without having Wi-Fi to upgrade a lot of my stuff. So let me show you guys that real quick. Got some new screens here. Got this right here. Got some new microphones for that. So soon the plan is we're going to be doing some gaming, live streaming, and stuff like that. I'm collabing with a few guys on that soon too, so it's going to be really cool. So we're really excited about the changes that have been made. So honestly, I tried to turn this kind of like lightning storm that ruined a lot of my stuff into a blessing. That's what I'm trying to do, and um, and so here we are. I spent the time when I couldn't do content and do things like this, upgrading my situation here for better content in the future. That was my plan. Ken Collects always says, get 1% better every day. And even if something goes wrong, find a way to get better, find a way to overcome it, but not just overcome it. I don't like that. I don't want to just like come back from it. I want to be better because of it. Does that make sense? That's what I want to do. And guys like Ken, y'all need to follow him, will keep you motivated in times like this. Cause I've been like down about how this whole situation with my internet and like things out of my control have really impacted me in a negative way. But I thought, let me flip the script. Let's do something big, even though this is slowing me down. So that means in the future here, like very, very, very soon, near future, much even like way better content than what I've been doing is about to be pumping out here really fast. So really excited about that. So there's an update. And then I'm going to tell you kind of what we've been going through here in just a second. All right. So let's see. Let me back this up. What are you streaming on, bro? We answered that. Box office. Thanks for the hype, bro. Much appreciated, dog. Bro, and like he has great live streams too. I think you have like a podcast. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry, but I did listen to it a couple weeks ago. And yeah, so y'all check out my boy Box Office Brawler. He's the best. Nerd. Box Office Brawler versus Star Wars Closet boxing match at ICCC 2026. Let me give you a spoiler alert. Brawler's going to take me out. I would give that one round, and I'll wear extra headgear and everything, and he will knock me out. But it's all love for Brawler, dude. I love that dude. Clone, I would have just mailed her a new saber to avoid it. Well, then I would have to have paid for 2 lightsabers. Clone. Oh, nerd. Yeah, bro. Next time, order the saber from the site and send it to the winner. I already had the saber. That was the thing. Like, I already had them. I had them in hand and then went and mailed them. That was the issue. I already had it. I see what you're saying now, Clone. Yeah, I already had the thing. Like, I had the sabers in hand. I still have the other one I have to give away. And that was part of like what I was trying to add to like the fun of it. Like, here they are. This one will literally be yours. I didn't want to just mail one. I'm real picky about how I do these things. And so I don't care about paying for it. I just thought it was stupid that they're literally holding it for ransom. You know what I'm saying? That they were like, hey, we got the saber, but you better drop an additional 150 if you want to have it. It was like a shakedown, dude. It's weird. But you know, it is what it is. Brawler, man, that webcam looks good, bro. I don't think you need to change anything. I appreciate it. The only issue with it is when I do the gaming stuff soon. By the way, not a gamer, so that should be fun. I'm just trying to have a good time and widen my audience a little bit. But with that being said, when I do start doing the gaming stuff and I'm using these screens, I won't have access to this camera. So I do want to upgrade it just at least for that. So, but yeah, I do appreciate it. All right, let me catch up here. It's Bjorn. I'm here, but I'm also playing the new Skate Early Access as well. Wolverine 97. All right, so this dude and I follow each other on X. My dude, fellow Irishman, right? Right? You're from the motherland. Let's go, dude. One of my favorite guys to follow on X right here. So love that dude. Thanks for what is it, like 3 a.m. over there? You said you were like, he said, hey, I'm coming on no matter what. 3 a.m. 4 energy drinks deep. My guy is here from the motherland, joining us in the Star Wars class. I appreciate that, bro. That's real love, and I appreciate that. All the way from Ireland. Clone Force, he spent his time finally cleaning. I did some spring cleaning here in the summer to fall era. Ken, glad I can have a 1% positive impact. Yeah, at least 1%. You've given me at least 1% of impact in my life, and I appreciate that. Bro, you did one pull at RSC. You got this. I do got this, dude. You're right. I did do one pull, and it was fine. It was fine. I guess you're talking about when I did a pull. You're talking about the cards when I did my first rip. Is that what you mean? I don't know. I don't do anything with cards, so I don't really know. You gonna get a PS5? Maybe. I might. I don't know. I've got this old, like barely working PS4 and a Nintendo 64 and a Switch. I might do some gaming on the Switch. I think that would be fun. But no, I do not have a PS5. I'd like to get one though. That'd be awesome. All right, so we kind of caught up. So what I want to talk about, here in this situation is Brawler. I'm not messing with claws. They'll go right for the ball. No, dude. No. You're safe. Yes, I will. I swear I'll take you. No, dude, I wouldn't do that. I edited Rat's video. I know about you failing at the Marines. Oh yeah, dude, that was tough. That was tough. I really thought I was going to be good at that, and I was not. That was really tough. Wolverine. Yeah, 3 a.m. If I'm up tomorrow, I'll probably stream some mods on 2005 Battlefront 2. Let's go, dude. Send me a link on X, and if I'm available, I'll hop on and I'd watch that. That'd be sick. He's short enough. Get out of here, nerd. Get out. Get out of here. No, don't leave. Clone, get a PS5. Let's play together. Sure, that's easy. And by easy, I mean it's not. I can probably get one. Let me figure that out. I do want one. It's just justifying it. I'll get one. Yeah. So I can. I do want to do something like that. But yeah. So what happened? I want to say it was early August, late June. They did this thing where, or I say they did this thing. So I come home from work and there was a storm coming. So where I live in Georgia, these like lightning storms, these like heat lightning storms get real crazy. And so, and when I say crazy, I mean, it's like constant lightning. Like it's like, it's really hot outside. It's really humid, but then all you see across the sky is just lightning. And so anyways, long story short, I'm in my house with my kids, and my wife was away for the night. So anyways, while we're there, my kids and I are huddled kind of in the living room, and they're they can see through all the windows, just light flashing all over the place. It's wild. So anyway, all of a sudden it gets louder and louder and louder and more intense. And so I'm realizing the storm's kind of like not just like all around us, it's on top of us. So it was like wild. So anyways, all of a sudden I hear a big boom and I feel our house shake and all the lights go out in the house. So I go walking around, I'm trying to investigate. I wait for the storm to kind of chill out. And so we go kind of like walk around, or my kids kind of stay safe, and the storm kind of stops. And so I walk outside and I see lightning has literally hit my house and has ran through every cable I have at this point, and tripped our breaker, obviously, and fried a bunch of stuff. So what happened, I'll tell you kind of the shorter version, but a ton of stuff was completely fried. And when I say fried, I mean like not like just trip the breaker, flip the breaker back, you're good. That was the case for some things, but for others, for example, my home office is a 200 square foot building in my backyard. Okay, so most people don't know that, but where I am currently is a 200 square foot building in my backyard. It has its own power, it has its own air conditioning, all the things. Currently, half the lights work. And it's not changing the bulbs or anything like that. The breaker, the circuit's fried. So if I try to turn the lights on, I get a lot of electrical issues, stuff like that. So that's something we're still working on. my router and my modem were completely fried and would not even turn back on. I plugged them into different outlets, nothing. So we had to I used Spectrum. I had to get them to come back out and replace all the equipment. And actually what happened was they sent the equipment and I replaced, like I put it all in myself and it still didn't work. So I thought maybe I just did something wrong. So they came out to fix it. They came out to look at it themselves and they couldn't in one night. They tried, and it would not work. So they had to run like a whole new, like Clone knows more about this stuff, but they had to replace a whole giant like cable that goes from my house to a power line on our street. And so it was like, it was a whole thing and they were here for hours. And once they all got it up and running, the Wi-Fi kind of worked within the house. But as soon as I came out here, it just didn't work the same. And I upgraded my internet because I wanted it to be good for live streams, all that stuff going forward. And it still did not work. We tried everything. I bought a new router and I bought I went for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to make sure this thing worked and it just didn't. So we tried something. I put an extender down here, tried all sorts of stuff. Wasn't working, wasn't taking, nothing. Like it just did not work out. And so tried. And I'm kind of getting like, I'm feeling defeated. I'm feeling like, okay, maybe this is just a sign that this just isn't going to work out. Like, next thing I know, like one of my mics goes out, like it's halfway working. So it's hard to record content when I don't have a good microphone and, I don't have internet down here. So it's like a whole thing. So, anyways, I was determined to not only fix the situation, but upgrade my situation. And so, my brother and I got together and we worked for days on replacing cables, digging up wires. I have like 16 exterior lights that go around my house. All of them are fried. So digging all that up from the yard and just trying to fix it all, clean it all up. And then we bought a bridge for if you don't know what that is, you can look it up. But we had to buy a Wi-Fi bridge for my home office that has a line of sight that connects to the Wi-Fi up there. I had to buy a new router for the bridge. It's a whole thing, drilling through this building. It took 8 hours of work on Saturday. It was a whole thing. So, but long story short, we're back. We got it all up and running, upgrade some stuff. I got a new microphone coming in next week and, super, super pumped about it. So, yes, it's been tough. Yes, it's been frustrating and it has slowed some things down drastically. Like I was doing a lightsaber giveaway when this whole thing started. I think like 2 days after Sophie won the lightsaber is when I lost internet. And so I still have the other lightsaber here that someone still has to win. And we're going to be doing that live stream probably next week. But I wanted this one to be kind of an update. Like it's been a while. I haven't been able to address a lot of things just because I've been working on getting all this up and running. And I've had a lot of comments on X and on YouTube on, hey, when's the next lightsaber giveaway? Hey, when are you doing another live stream? I had made all these announcements about, collabing with people and doing more live streams and gaming all of a sudden. I just haven't been able to. And so people have been asking about it. And so that's kind of the update. It's just been a tough situation, but it's going to be better. We're excited about the direction we're going. And yeah, so there's your update. There's your live stream update from the Star Wars Closet on what's coming up next. So let's jump into some of these comments that I have missed out on. Sophie says, just got phone with UPS. Oh, good. Clone, what did they say? Sophie, also sorry if I sound dumb, but UPS is in Canada? Or do they still have to give it to your carrier? Apparently it says that there's still a balance due or it's just pending, they said. And I don't know how long ago it got paid, but they said it takes 30 minutes for the system to update. Okay. I'll look on that on my end too, Sophie. I don't understand that. I'm so tired of Canada's UPS situation. Nothing against your country though. I'm sure it's great. Clone Force, I don't fully know. Confirmed. He's in a she shed. We heard it here first. That's right. That's your behind the scenes. Now you know. I'm in a she shed in my backyard. Sophie says, yikes. Yeah, it's been something. Where's the Kenobi flick out saber, sir? Brother. Right there. Okay. That bad boy is staying. Oh yeah, this is a lightsaber review that is coming very soon. I'm not kidding. I am doing a lightsaber review on this lightsaber. This thing is precious to me. Nerd, Nerd was with me when I got it. Nerd got a lightsaber himself from this era where we were together. We were both excited about it. So yeah, pretty pumped about it. I'm going to do a whole review on it, just like I did with these theory sabers up here. So this is literally the lightsaber I had when I was a kid. I had the Obi-Wan Kenobi blue flick out lightsaber. Used it all the time. This one's a little rough around the edges, but that's how we like it. That's how we like it. I love this thing. I love it. It reminds me, like, you remember when you were a kid and you would like wear this on your belt loop thinking you looked like a Jedi, but like you don't realize how much this looks like one of the Acolyte lightsaber hilts. It's so thick. But man, I love this thing. I'm so happy I have it. So here it is, baby. It is going to be a video of its own really soon. So excited about that. Sophie, sorry again. Well, thank you, Soph. It's been tough, and I can't stress that enough. It has sucked, and so I'm not going to mince words on that. This whole situation with my internet and the lightning storm sucks. So, and I'm still rebuilding from it. There's stuff we had a giant tree limb that broke my stairs that get into this, so I have to like replace the stairs. We've had all sorts of we've had problems with the gutters now. It's just been all sorts of stuff, damage to the roof. And so, but it is what it is. We're going to get by and we're going to make it work. I'm not worried about it. Definitely USA's fault. Well, I think you're saying that it's the USA's fault, and we've never done anything wrong ever. Next. I had some of those same ones. Sophie, your whole collection is crazy. I saw some of your posts on X. Yeah, you got some cool stuff. Clone. Also, Closet's birthday was during all of this chaos. Yeah, it was, dude. It was. Still had a good birthday. Still had a lot of fun. No big deal. Like I made the best of it. I just couldn't, experience my birthday doing any YouTube stuff. So that kind of sucked. But I'd actually planned on doing a birthday live stream and just wanted to hang out with everyone. We just, obviously couldn't do it. Didn't have Wi-Fi, but yeah, I appreciate you saying that. It was a whole thing, but we're okay though. We'll be fine. I'm not worried. Everything's fine. I had Darth Vader and Luke's. Oh, that's sick. I think Nerd had got, if I remember, Nerd, I think you got the Anakin one, right? But the red Anakin one, which is sick. Y'all got to check out his channel, and on my channel, we have a little video of us fighting with him. Well, kind of fighting with him. Kind of a standoff. But y'all got to check that out. It's pretty funny. I don't think I've posted mine yet on my channel. It's on my Instagram, but I'll post it soon. Bro, I've played with my Anakin flick out in Kenobi. Pause. I've played with my Anakin flick out in Kenobi electronic sabers more than my NeoPixels. Yeah. Yeah. I've never, like, these just kind of stay where they're at. This one, like, I'll come down here and I'll be like kind of working on something. And when I take a break, I'll grab it and I'll flick it out and I just kind of like roll it around in my hands and pause. And like right now with the football game on, which isn't a weather delay, that would be a time where I'd be standing in front of the TV. Y'all know the guy stand, wherever it's called, the man stand, where like there's a football game on and you stand in front of the TV for some reason. I do that a lot. And I'll take that lightsaber and watch football. So I get what you mean. It's those things are the best. Sophie, I meant sorry that like I keep bringing it up. Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. It's been a whole thing. You can bring it up as much as you want. Okay, so if you want it, so you talk about it. Pause. Okay, and we're back. So there's your updates, everybody. That's it. That's pretty much it. And hopefully going forward, that kind of stuff doesn't happen again, and we're more prepared. And we have taken precautions this time for any more crazy storms. So hopefully nothing crazy happens. You can ask Clone or Kyber. LOL. I'm just constantly swinging them. Pause. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I don't really do much with these. And I have don't think I just updated my equipment here. I have updated my set back here a ton. Like I added stuff from Rebel ScumCon that I bought. I just got this in today. I'm pretty pumped about this little Millennium Falcon bottle opener. I love this Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness thing here. So yeah, I'm always tinkering with the set. I can't help it. I love it. I know it's kind of like chaotic, but it's my kind of chaos. Like I could come over here. I'll do this and I'll just come over here and stare at all this stuff. I love it. So, and then shout out to my boy, Clone Force 97 sends me a surprise gift of a Jango Fett. So Jango Fett, if you didn't know, is my second all-time favorite Star Wars character behind Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Clone sent me this for my birthday. So I've never done a Lego set before. And so we're going to live stream that as well. And I'm going to put it together and live stream it. And then it'll be a part of my set permanently going forward. So I appreciate you, Clone. Big shout out. This thing is sick. I can't believe you just sent me this to my house. That's crazy. So I appreciate you, bro. And can't wait to put that together. You're the man. Let's see. Nerd Closet has the worst luck with airlines and internet lines. Yeah, I do. It's great. I love it. I don't know what kind of bad luck this is or what juju or like if I built my house on some burial ground or something. And I didn't even build this house. I just moved into it. Sorry. So, yeah, you're not kidding. Sucks. Don't fly Frontier. W friend. Yeah, Clone's a W friend. Clone and I used to have beef, but now we're cool. Now we're bros. And I appreciate that. I can't wait to add my business card to your collection. That's true, bro. Hold on. Let me get out of the way here. This is the Wall of Fame. So if anyone has sent me their business card, it goes here. And so got a couple of them up here. So shout out to all those guys. So if you have one and you want me to add it to my set, send it to me. And I'll show you how to do that. I got a P.O. box coming. So you can send stuff to my P.O. box once I get that up and running. So just stay tuned for how you can do that. Not you, Clone. You already know where I live. So just don't tell anyone. Frontier Internet coming soon. Dude, that is messed up. And that's what I have. I have the Frontier of Internet. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Frontier's running some weird deal right now where like you can fly anywhere for $300. Miss me with that deal. They can't pay me $300 to fly anywhere with them again. I can promise you that. That's not happening. Sophie, what's the coolest item in your collection and what's the most expensive item in your collection? Great question. My favorite item? That is such a good question. So it's hard to answer because I have like some sentimental items in my collection that like I favor as a bias. I would probably have to say because of that bias that I have, and I am a nostalgic human by nature, I would have to say it's the Obi-Wan Flickout Saber. That's probably my favorite in the collection. That's something I wanted to have badly. And when I saw it at Rebel ScumCon, I was like, okay, now I'm buying it. I didn't even care. Like, I didn't care how much it cost. I was going to get it. So I'm really pumped about it. So that's probably my favorite. My most expensive, man, I don't know. My most expensive is probably one of I mean, it's probably that lightsaber right there, the prodigal son. Well, I don't know. Like I haven't priced it because that's not like crazy. It's like 170. And like I have never like priced these items here. Um, I have a gold Obi-Wan and Anakin still in the package that apparently is worth a good bit. Um, but nothing crazy. Nothing. I don't have anything that's worth like thousands of dollars or anything like that. But probably the lightsabers. Um, this this stormtrooper helmet is actually not a helmet. Believe it or not, it's a piggy bank. It's full of quarters. So I guess actually, if you do the math, this is the most expensive thing I own because it's completely full of quarters. Um, but good question. There might be one to remove. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Right, nerd. What did he say? There might be one to remove. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Right, nerd. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna figure out what that means. I, I don't know what it means. Let's see. My dad says his most expensive item is his signed music sheet from John Williams or his Carrie Fisher auto. Yeah, that would be sick. That would be sick. I have now I will say the only thing I have like autographed from anyone, I got this that I was really excited about. Got to meet Sam Witwer at Rebel ScumCon, and I was one of the first 4 in the world apparently that had this poster, and he signed it. And he wrote this himself. He just wrote "The one I seek is here," and that's a line from the upcoming show Maul that he's obviously the star of, and he's helping produce and direct and all those things. So got to meet him, and then he, I got this, and he signed it and all that stuff. So it's probably worth a lot now. Um, that could be one that's really up there. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. That's crazy though. I would love that. John Williams, that'd be sick. Or Carrie Fisher. Like, come on, that's awesome. Clone, yo, you could take desk mat down off the wall and use it as desk mat on your clean desk. That's true. But then I got to fill that wall space and that'll stress me out. So I need more stuff. And that sounds stupid. I need more stuff. Yeah, I might do that though. I might change this up a little bit. It's been a while. Wow, dude, didn't even say that Star Wars Nerd is a business card, which is priceless. Is it not? It's right there. Star Wars Nerd didn't even say. That's it. Star Wars Nerd right there. Okay? Shout out Star Wars Nerd. 00. Give him a sub. That's sick. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's that thing is awesome. I didn't think I was going to end up with it at all. In fact, I did not go in there wanting to get anything autographed. Well, I did, but I didn't want to pay for it. So I just wanted to meet him. And I couldn't help it. It was sitting right there. And then they said, you'll be one of the first 4 in the world with this poster. And I was like, okay, deal. So I got it. He wrote it down. Then he explained to me everything he's wanting to do with the show. And that was so cool. It was really, really cool meeting him. And so, yeah, he signed that. So I'm going to get that framed. I'm going to hang it up. Maybe that'll go there I've got some Darth Maul stuff right here. I'm not like the biggest Maul guy though. I just end up with Darth Maul stuff, but I'll take it. So that's pretty cool. He's saying the business card is your most expensive item. Oh, is that what you were saying? Well, they didn't even say the Star Wars business card, which is priceless. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I said that I guess I read that like an idiot. That's the most expensive item in your collection. You didn't even say it was. You went straight for Sam Witwer. I'm hurt closet. You're right, nerd. That was rude of me. And I'll be better. You deserve better. And I'm going to be better. So I'm sorry. The Star Wars Nerd 00 business card is the greatest item that I own. I don't know that it's the most expensive because it's so priceless and also because it's hard to define. And if you got it from Vistaprint, it was probably about 48 cents. But it's the greatest item that I own. And I feel confident saying that. So there you go. So, I don't know, guys. I think that's it. My throat's starting to hurt again. I've been sick too, by the way. That's another thing. God, I've been sick, like on and off. Got this weird thing where like it's hard to talk. If I talk too long, my throat starts to hurt real bad. So that's been its own thing. My hope was to record tonight when I got off the live stream, but this microphone situation is just not doing it. So uh, we gotta change that. We gotta change that. So once I get my new mic in, I'll record some new content. But I'm out, like I've caught up. Everything the last thing I had not edited yet was the Nintendo 64 video game, Star Wars video games video, and that's obviously been out now for a couple days. So I have no more, like nothing else that I've recorded. Now I got it from Battle Pack, so it's double gutted. Oh, BP made it. That's cool. That's cool. That's sick. I didn't know he did that. You'll have kids will never not be sick, bro. That is the truth. That is the truth. I stay sick because of my beautiful kids. So I think the next thing I'm going to record until my mic comes in while I'm waiting for that is I got a lot of good feedback on doing my Big Mac review video. I'm obsessed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with the videos of people that eat in their cars. And I can't stop watching them. My whole algorithm on YouTube is people that like go to some, drive through, or they try some restaurant, some local owned place, and they'll eat it in their car, and then they'll like rate it and review it. I don't know why. I'm not much of a foodie, but I had fun doing it, and I had a lot of people say they liked it. So I've never had, and I know Nerd doesn't believe this, but I had never had a Big Mac until that video. Never. I've never been interested in it because it's a lot of stuff I don't like. I don't like pickles. I don't like onions for the most part. And that's like the whole basis of that burger. And so I don't like it. Yeah, I know. Review. Hold on. Nerd says, my buddy drew me with that design for my logo, but I had BP turn it into a business card. That's so cool, dude. I love that card. It looks good. It's a great logo too. A review. Yeah. Not really a review. And also I had a lot of people say that's the ugliest Big Mac I've ever seen. And dude, you're not lying. Like my area, McDonald's just really dropped the ball on that Big Mac. That thing looked gross, and it was gross. It was like overcooked, and the bread was soggy, and it felt like it was old. Like it was gross. I took one bite and threw it away. It was disgusting. So that was my review of my Big Mac. So I've never had a Whopper either. So I think my next little review video is going to be a Whopper. I've never had one, so I've never been interested, and I'm going to do it. So I knew you were going to say this. Nerd says, I don't believe anyone who's never had a Big Mac or Whopper. I am one of those people. I've never had, until now, I have had a Big Mac, hated it, and I'm going to get a Whopper next. Never had one. From what I hear, Whoppers don't come with cheese, so you need to ask for cheese, is what I was told. Because I told some people close to me that I'm going to do that, and they were like, well, you got to do it with cheese. You got to get a Whopper with cheese. I think it's stupid that a Whopper doesn't just come with cheese automatically. But I'm going to do that. So I guess stay tuned for that. The Whopper review from Star Wars Closet. He took a bite and ended his review. Yeah, it was disgusting. I just said I'd never do it again. That was my review. My rating was I won't do it again. And maybe that'll be my key going forward. Will I do it again or won't I? That's how you'll know if I like it or not. Nerd, if we go to Galaxy's Edge, let's do a Star Wars food review. I love that. That's a great idea. I told Nerd a while back he needs to be making videos like trying food in his car. I feel like I don't know why his personality would thrive in that market. I saw that picture in your review, and I definitely don't believe a word you're saying. You're so stupid. I swear, that was my first Big Mac ever. Now, when I go to McDonald's, my go-tos are the chicken nugs or a quarter pounder. That is it. I've always gotten that, and I'm pretty much like a routine-based person. So, I always get the same thing. I will either get a quarter pounder with cheese, or I will get just the nugs with barbecue sauce. That's it. That's all I ever get at McDonald's. So I don't go to McDonald's often. But yeah, that was my first one. Next one's a Whopper. And then maybe I'll try the Baconator next. I have had a Baconator, but I've never reviewed it. So yeah, all right. I think we're gonna end it here, guys. I'm tired and we're down to 4 now. So I'm ready to go and get some rest. But we're setting up a lie detector test. That's fine. Let's do it. I'm not scared. I'm not even scared, dude. Don't even care. Do it. My guy Wolverine 97 double quarter for the win. Let's go. The double quarter is good, man. Like the quarter pounder just burger is a staple to me. It's a solid burger all the way around. Tastes fine. It's safe. Here's a hack I just found out. Get a quarter pounder, the double quarter pounder with Big Mac sauce. Just do that. It's so good. Just do that. It's good. Way better than a Big Mac. You can miss me with a Big Mac. No, I really don't believe you. I hate you. That's true. I don't know how else to say it. And there's no way I could ever prove it. I hate you, clone. 14K subs for you. I hate you. Yeah, that's something I've learned is if you're going to do live streams, it has to be something that you do often. And I've been told that now multiple times because otherwise just they're not like, it depends on like the base you've built up. So my base is people that click on my videos at any given point. And live streams are like going right now. So you got to really promote them. And then once you build that up, you get more people. I mean, it's the same thing as like someone that's got, you'll see someone with 100,000 subscribers. They don't go live often. And then they do, and they have 25 people watching. It's kind of wild. So I don't know. Yeah, the live stream thing, I want to get better at it. And that's why I'm getting all this equipment. I want to just keep this up, keep it going, and see where it takes us. Because I think it's going to be good in the long run. Wolverine, yeah, we used to make them and got in trouble. You got in trouble for putting Big Mac sauce on a quarter pounder? Who got mad at you for that? What kind of trouble were you in? That troubles me. I find that ridiculous and odd. Whoever that is, I want to talk to him. Let's go, BP. Sexy man. That's brother. You must be looking in a mirror. BP is the man. Y'all check him out. Sorry, here it's happening again. I'm choked up. BP's in the live stream, man, and it's just really getting to me. Welcome to the stream, bro. If you don't love BP, you don't know what love is. I'll tell you that right now. Battle Poppy, let's go. I love that dude. BP's the man. Also going to be on Your Story Matters soon. I'm terrible at promos, but you'll do great with streams, though, because you're amazing. Clone, get out of here. Don't you get me choked up like BP just did, okay? You're amazing. You're amazing. Get out of here, dude, with that, with your kindness. Limitless Nerd, it's definitely a learning process. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out. This is only my third one, believe it or not. Now I've said this before. I have been on tons of other people's live streams, and that's a little easier because you don't have to talk. When you're hosting one and you're by yourself, it's a little tougher. So I'm trying to get better at it. When we implement the gaming element and we're doing all that stuff, and we try to keep that thing going, I'm excited about it. It's new. I'm a little nervous about it because I've never done that before, and I'm not like a gamer. Like I don't play a lot of video games. But I am excited about it, and I'm going to put my own spin on it. Like I love older games, like Nintendo 64. I want to have more of that kind of stuff going, and then I'll do some of the newer stuff too. But it's really what does my audience want to see? And right now I don't know because my live audience doesn't know me and I don't know them. Does that make sense? Like I don't know the live audience yet. I have friends that like, you guys that pop on, but I don't have a live audience yet. And that's what I want to build on top of the audience I currently have. So yeah, 14,000 subscribers, fantastic. And like, it's a blessing beyond belief. but that retention I'm getting is only in those videos that my subscribers know me for, breakdowns and reviews and all that stuff. Live streaming is its own base that I want to build. And so we'll get better at it. And I'm excited for it. Wolverine, my boss, I was a manager. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you worked at a McDonald's is what you're saying, and you got in trouble for it. That's wild, dude. Is that how it is in Ireland? Like you can't put, I mean, maybe you would get in trouble for that here in the States for putting Big Mac sauce on a quarter pounder, but that's ridiculous. I'm telling y'all, if you're allowed to, try it. You know what I'm saying? Like go to a McDonald's, get a quarter pounder and just say, can I just get Big Mac sauce? I don't want ketchup, mustard, and whatever else. I just want Big Mac sauce on the burger. And it's good. Game changer, in my opinion. So y'all give that a shot. What's up, Star Wars Gazer? Love you, bro. Love you too, man. Welcome. Look at me doing something that you showed me how to do a long time ago. Here I am. So, and then shout out Nerd, by the way. I've never done a restream, and Nerd taught me how to use Restream. That's what I'm doing this on. So shout out to you guys. Shout out Gazer. Love you too, bro. Limitless Nerd. Have to get you on a stream on my channel. Hit me up anytime, dude. You've talked to me on Instagram and on I believe on Twitter and on here. So hit me up anytime and we'll schedule it out. I'd love to. I've been taking a break, obviously, because I've been spending this last month getting my stuff up and running. So I haven't been on anyone's stuff for a while, but I'm kind of getting back into that. So hit me up and we'll schedule it out. We'll work it out. I'd love to, man. Anytime. Clone Force 97, Gazer, he's mine. Back off. I will duel you. Yeah, you don't listen. Do you want the smoke? Okay, he's from the north, and you're from the Midwest. Northerners, they're tricky, so watch out. And I don't even know how to saber spin. So I'm gonna fight like Ray. I'm gonna say that again. And I don't even know how to saber spin. So I'm gonna fight like Ray. He's gonna. Gazer, what he's going to do, you're funny. See, that means he's just going to hack and slash. But if he fights like Ray, he will win. She can't lose. So that was kind of a shot. And I'm sorry for any of my sequel fans out there. But that was a shot at Ray. So, take it or leave it. Okay, we have caught up. Woo! My throat's doing that thing again. And I'm trying not to let it. Random snake facts. Hello all. What's up, snake fact? Drop us a snake fact. I'm ready for one. Drop us a snake fact. I'm ready. I'm a northerner closet. I grew up in the North Woods of Wisconsin. I got this. Brother, take him. I do believe in Clone though. That dude, like, he's not just a northerner, Gazer. He's from Philly. Watch yourself. I'm just telling you, the Philadelphians, they're scary people. In love, though. He's going to spam the attack button. That's the way to do it. Limitless, he says, hit him up, but just know his BA bad words won't respond. I will respond. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I will respond. I don't respond to Clone sometimes because I forget, but I will respond to you, Limitless. You hit me up. I'll come back to you. Don't you worry. Nerd, keep the chat going so he has to keep going. Brother, I will end it. I'm not scared. Okay? But keep the chat going if you want to. Here we go. Random snake fact. Cape cobras are highly venomous and found in South Africa, mostly yellow, but they also come in brown and black. Okay, so random snake facts. You have earned a follow from me on X. So prepare yourself because I'm going to follow you. That was great. Didn't you straight up drop a snake fact for us, and I love it. Gazer Closet, I message you via text. Slow talk sometime. Yeah, dude, anytime. Let's see. Yep, I got you. Okay. Anytime. Let's see. Limitless Nerd responded. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Limitless hit me up today, and I hit him back. It took me a little while, I think, but I hit him right back. I'm not scared. Um, so I love Limitless, and he's a good dude, and I support Limitless. Limitless is one of those two. We talked about this, and I posted this, and this is something that I am like big on right now, and I want everyone to hear me. The Star Wars community has become so toxic, and everyone knows that it's a dead horse, right? We talk about that all the time, and I did a whole video. It's my longest video on my channel a couple months ago called "The Fan Wars," where I talk about the toxicity in the Star Wars community and how it's got to stop. One of the ways that we can stop that is by supporting each other. And there are people that I follow, that I look up to, and that I disagree with, that I don't hate just because I disagree with them. And I've told these people, and there are channels much bigger than mine. And these people, if you follow them on X, like I can clearly see that me and this person have completely different worldviews, completely different. And we have different life experiences that shaped our worldviews. And by consequence, that has shaped our view of Star Wars and how we interpret it and how we engage our fan bases and our communities based off our interpretation of Star Wars and the world. We take those things, we combine them, and then we regurgitate it into the world. And what has happened is the toxicity has become, if you don't like what I like, you're a bigot. If you don't like what I like, you're racist. If you don't like what I like, you hate women. If you don't like what I like, you hate men. If you don't like what I like, and it's just stupid, dude. It's stupid. I'm so sick of it. And then another thing that we do, that's one category. And another thing we do is a thing called pride and jealousy. And we attack other creators. We're not supportive of other creators anymore. And it's just a little worrisome to me because I'm still fairly new to the space. And one of the things that I've taken into account is when I first started back in February and March, there were a couple of people that randomly followed me, and that meant a lot to me. I had 5 followers on X for the first week and a half I had X, and I remember refreshing it all the time. And one of those guys that still follows me to this day messaged me when I broke 10,000 and said, please never go toxic. Keep doing what you're doing. And I don't know why that just really hit me hard. Cause this guy followed me when I was literally nobody in this space. No one knew who I was in the space. And that really that got me. That was crazy. It was I don't know. It messed with me because I'm I could see it. I could see getting toxic. Because what happens is the more your channel grows or the more you disassociate yourself from current Star Wars or the more you deal with hardcore fans of the sequels or hardcore fans of anti-Disney or whatever, the more you see that stuff and the more you take it in, the more hatred that comes out. And then you spit that onto everyone else, or you turn it into yourself, and it's a whole thing. And one of the things that I've learned in this short time of my channel growing the way it has, I'm not crying, dude. I'm telling you, my throat's killing me. One of the things I've learned in the way my channel has grown so much is control what you can control, and then talk about what you love. In even if it's not always Star Wars, but let's for argument's sake, in the Star Wars space, talk about what you love. And if what you love is something about the sequels, if what you love is something about Jango Fett, if something you love is about freaking Nintendo 64, talk about it. Be engaging. Talk to treat your community like your best friends, and you'll learn from them. You'll learn from them, and then not just your community, your followers, your fan base, your subscribers, whatever it might be. Your friends in the space, the creators, the fellow creators in this space, lift them up, and then watch them lift you up. And if they don't, fine. The point of lifting someone up is not to have it reciprocated. We think it is, but that's not the point. The point is to show someone that you genuinely care about their progress and what they're doing and what they care about, and that there is someone in their corner that's cheering for them, even if you disagree with them. The amount of people that follow me that disagree with me is pretty wild, and I'll take it, but that because that means that this plan I have is kind of working. Like, this is a community of people that's why it's called the Star Wars Closet. Like, it's all Star Wars, baby. Like, I don't like certain things about Star Wars. I don't like the direction that Star Wars is going in a many ways, but I dang sure don't think it's dead. We're talking about it more than ever. So, I don't know, just the toxicity, it really gets to me. And some of my comments, like, I've never deleted a comment before, ever, and I don't plan to unless it's something completely like super inappropriate. But some of my comments have been like super negative. Like, I could say Jango Fett looks awesome, and then I could have someone comment and be like, "No, you POS, Boba Fett looks better. You're an idiot, and I hope you die." Like, people are wild out there. But no, I'm not going to let it get to me because I care about what I care about, and I don't care that you don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? But my whole point is, if you're a fellow creator and you're trying and you're on your way to doing great things, hopefully, and you have wins, I want to celebrate the wins with you. That's what I'm saying. And that's how we should be. We should be celebrating the wins of our fellow creators together, because otherwise we're all just in an echo chamber and we feel alone. And the first 2 months I did this, I was completely alone. I didn't know anyone. I was just pumping out videos and hoping they would catch on. And luckily they did. But that's not the case for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that have been doing this for years that don't have anyone still. And I don't want that to be the case. I want to be that somebody for somebody. And if we can all take that mentality on, it will change the Star Wars community in a way that we haven't ever seen. So anyways, Limitless, that's why I responded to you. Because I think what you're doing is great, and I'm going to keep supporting you. Sorry, I got a little preachery there, but I know no one's surprised. All right, let me catch up. Random snake facts. Snake you so much for the follow. I will follow back. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Awesome. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm going to follow you back, or broette. Sorry. As far as I know, you're just a snake. So, but yeah, follow. You're already here on X, so follow me and I'll follow you right back. Let's see. Clip him saying, "I will end it." Clone's the worst, as usual. Random snake facts. I deal with venomous snakes, not venomous fans. Haters get blocked. Bigots get blocked. Period. There you go. Do what you got to do there, random snake facts. Let's go. Limitless. That's why I had to repost. I'm big on that too. Gazer knows it. Swooner knows it too. Yeah. Yeah, I just love it, man. Like, if we can be supportive and help each other out, that goes a long way. And I think it leads to success in this world, rather than seeing someone be successful. And then here's what I'll say it like this. And if someone clip this, please, because I don't know how. Don't compare your behind the scenes to other people's highlight reels. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Don't compare your behind the scenes of your life to the highlight reels of someone else's life, because you'll never find joy there. Never. You will always be broken down and in a storm, or whatever you want to call it, because you're comparing your behind the scenes of your life to the highlight reels of someone else's. You think because I have 14,000 subscribers that I'm the happiest guy in the world, and everything is going great, and I just must be the happiest YouTuber on the planet? God, no. You're wrong. I know what's going on in my life. I know what I have going on behind the scenes in my life, and that's the perspective that I need to, like what Ken Collects always says, get 1% better every day. And if I didn't have that drive based off of what I know is going on in the world, what I know is going on in my life, I wouldn't be successful. And if I had 200 subscribers right now, I would be just as happy as I currently am. Does that make sense? Because it's not about the highlight reels. It's not about what someone else is doing. It's about the people that have lifted me up and have taken care of me in this space and have reached out to me. Guys, y'all have no idea. I'll never tell you who, but there are creators way larger than me who have reached out to give me advice, and not just some have reached out, but I have reached out not expecting a response, and they did, and have given me practical advice on how to do what I'm doing. And it meant the world to me. They didn't have to do it. And there's a couple of them right now. There's a little group of them right now that consistently speak into what I'm doing. I want to be that for somebody. Because God, the more we can do that for each other, the better the space is going to be. That's just how it is. And so if it's already worn you down so much that that you feel broken by the space, then I hate that. And hopefully we can mend it. But don't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Snake haters and Ahsoka haters shall be snaked. Given science facts. We're all about some science facts here. Snake facts. I am also not a toxic fan. People like what they like, and that's okay. I like all Star Wars. I just like some shows and movies more than others. I like some of the new stuff, such as Andor, Ahsoka, Clone Wars, and etc. Yeah, and I love that. I love that. I love that mentality. You love what you love, and you hate what you hate. I love what I love, and I hate what I hate. That's fine. The Boba Fett show was terrible, in my opinion, my humble opinion. The Ahsoka show could have been better, but everything good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the prequels, but I also love the OT. Don't like the sequels. I just can't get into it, but I love Kylo Ren. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who cares? It all happened a long time ago. It's already happened. You know what I mean? It already happened. And it was far, far away. So it doesn't really impact us now that much. Clone, I created the clip. Shout out, Clone. Man, I've got to catch up. There's a ton of comments. I was talking with Star Wars Meg a couple of days ago about toxicity. I tried bringing people together last year, and a lot of drama happened. And I got burned by someone I tried to reach out to. Be careful. So I've experienced this too. There was and I actually talked to Nerd about this on the phone today. There was a bigger YouTuber than me who early on was helpful and gave me advice and seemed like a very nice person until they saw who I was associated with in this space and then sent me a long, very aggressive, mean message and basically told me that I've made a mistake and I'm going to pay for it. Not like in a threatening way, kind of like a you'll reap what you sow kind of way. And I learned right there that no matter how nice you are, no matter how much you care about the space, people will just stay headstrong and hate you because of who you talk to. And it is what it is. It's not going to slow me down. I promise you that. Oh man, we got a legend. Pop the Bounty Collector. And now you don't return my calls. I'm sorry. This phone's pretty dry, Pop. This phone's dry. I haven't not one call. Not one. I love Pop. Pop is another one that gave me good advice. I love that dude. I love Pop the Bounty Collector. If you don't love Pop the Bounty Collector, you don't know what love is. Also, my son is a big fan of Pop the Bounty Collector, which I love. You too famous now. Get out of here, bro. Everyone knows you're more famous than I've ever been, and I'm not even famous. So, Pop, you're the famous one, and you know it. OG. Limitless Nerd. Star Wars fans supporting each other is my biggest goal with my pages. Yeah. And is it practical? I don't know. For us, obviously we have the same goal in mind. I just want to be a fresh voice for Star Wars. That's kind of what I've been saying for a while. And I think, Limitless, you've got a good thing happening. And that's why I'm going to support you, bro. What's happening, fam? What's up, Wrath? Wrath, my guy. I freaking love you, Wrath. I freaking love you. Welcome in. I'm a female snake. Okay. Well, hey there. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Earlier I said what up, dude. Okay, got you. All right. What's up, Miss Snake Facts? When you're talking about Frontier Airlines, well, you missed that, dude. We already talked about that. We talked about how I have the Frontier Airlines of internet, but not anymore, baby. I got the Delta of internet now, son. Mess with me. We're live and it looks good because of my new internet that took me a month to get, and we're celebrating. Nerd, Wrath, and Ricky, just legends in the chat. We have legends in the chat. Nerd. Yeah, if you don't love Nerd, you don't know what love is either. That dude works hard, by the way. Nerd works hard, and I respect it. Like I've said, I've been around Star Wars YouTube since the beginning, and that attitude you have is why I believe you'll come to have one of the most successful Star Wars channels. I fully believe that, bro. I appreciate that. I hope so. I hope so. I truly do. And what I hope more than anything, if that happens, great. If I have one of the most successful Star Wars YouTube channels, great. I'd be very happy. What I don't want to have happen though is the success or failure change me. I want to change it. Does that make sense? I want it to adapt to what I'm doing. Now I'll have to adapt to things. I'm sure I've already had to. I mean, like the internet is a perfect example of that. My following has been an example of that. I had to change how I do things, and because of the following and how fast it's gone, I've wanted to update things to be a little more professional. That's adapting, but I don't want it to affect me. I don't want the negativity to affect me. Does that make sense? And that happens by us kind of sticking together and having each other's backs, and I want to keep it that way. So I appreciate the kind words, bro. Wrath, what's up? Let's go. Limitless, Wrath, and Pop. What's up, guys? Just legends. Just some legends, no big deal. Sup, Cam? Hello, Limitless from Pop the Bounty Collector. I love you, Ricky. I clipped it 2 times. Let's go, clone. I am trying to catch up. Bro, same. I've gotten to have conversations with so many amazing Star Wars creators, big and small. Yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. I always think back on my first couple of months of doing this by myself and how kind of I was excited to be doing YouTube, but also sad. I didn't have anyone to bounce ideas off of, no one to talk to. It means so much more having someone to talk to and share in the space with. It really does. Clone, hold on. I have something to say about Clone. Why 200? What was that, a dig at me, bro? I'll buy your subs right now. Buy them, dude. Buy them. So Clone, when I met Clone, so I keep saying for 2 months I didn't know anyone. The first person I ever met in the space was Clone Force 97. He reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be on his live stream. And first one to ever ask me that, I remember being like super excited. And like, I was like, yeah, absolutely. We talked for 3 hours that night. And because of Clone Force 97, I met everybody else. That's how it all started. It all started with Clone. And when I met Clone on his live stream, I passed 500 subscribers and we celebrated together. At that time, Clone had 65 subscribers, something like that. And now has 200. So skyrocketed in the last 4 months. So subscribe to Clone Force 97, one of the smartest dudes in the space, and is currently doing a whole book thing right now with Star Wars Nerd. So y'all need to check that out for sure. Get out of here, Nerd. Nerd has a phone. Yeah, so it's kind of like a phone, Ricky, except so what he uses is what we call a carrier pigeon. So what he does is he takes a pigeon that he captured and puts it in a cage, and he writes something on a little scroll. He rolls it up, puts it in the talons, and then the pigeon flies to my house. So that's how we were communicating. And then I kind of wrote back. That's how he likes it. Sent it back his way. He also talks like he's a captain in the Civil War when he writes. So something to think about. I don't know what's going on there. Snake Facts. The Acolyte was not my favorite show ever, but I liked some things about it. The Force Yeet scene was priceless. I laughed so hard. 100% worth watching it just for that scene alone. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I hated The Acolyte, and I know Clone and Nerd are watching it through right now, and they're doing a whole re-review of that. I did not enjoy The Acolyte at all, but I really liked the main bad guy. I can't even remember his name. Quimir, something like that. Quimir, Susan. I can't remember his name. But gosh, the lightsaber battles in that show were pretty fantastic. So I will give it that. But yeah, great point. Prequels are butt, to be honest. All right, Clone. So you're actually banned. And I actually take back everything I said. I will not like you if you disagree with me. So I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I'm just kidding. I don't know why you're saying that, because you're wrong. So, but it's okay. We got phones in the South, Ricky. You're farther, you're you're farther south than me. That's true. You're as south as we can let anyone go, dude. Like you're down there, but but no, Nerd does not have a phone. It's a carrier pigeon, and that's okay. Nobody can lift my phone, especially on the Cantina Vibe podcast. Oh, Wrath, I love you, and I will lift you up always because you do the same for me. Unless it's a con, then you leave early. Okay, get out of here, dude. So I had to work both times. Okay, get off of me. We had the best time, you and me. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Better than Sklee, who slept the whole time, bro. Sklee was out. Yeah, that dude slept like the whole weekend. I love Sklee though. One of the nicest guys on earth. RSC was like my first real event as a creator, and it was awesome to see so many people I've watched and took inspiration from. Yeah, it is a cool feeling. Meeting people that you see in the space, meeting them in person for the first time is such a cool feeling. And yeah, and then getting to just like, talk shop with fellow creators is a lot of fun, and love getting to do that. And I think things like, because of things like Rebel Scum Con and ICCC, or as Ricky calls it, ICCC. I like you. We meet people like Roger Christian, who like loves us all. Like this, like he's like super chill, and he invented the freaking lightsaber. He's just this chill dude that will go to a con and just like eat with you and hang out. That kind of stuff happens too. So yeah, you're right. I love that kind of stuff. Everyone I reach out to leaves me on red except for like the homies. I've never done that. It just takes me a long time. You can reach out to me anytime and I will eventually get back. We've had many. One of those crazy storms, if I recall, Wrath, you and I were having a one-on-one just chat about some stuff we were wanting to do. And the storm hit my house so bad that pictures fell off of my walls in here and broke all over the floor. It gets crazy around here this time of year. Not me, Wrath. I got you, bro. Limitless does got you. I promise you that. But I got you more. I got you more than Limitless does. Clone and Wrath. Yes. And Wrath. It's a book club. All are welcome. Yes, they are doing a book club. Him and Wrath, Nerd. It's all, yeah, you got to check it out. Reading in timeline order right now. We're up to chapter 8 in the Dawn of the Jedi. Yeah, check out what they're doing, man. It's really cool. They have a panel. You guys have a panel, right? Nerd and Clone. You'll have a panel coming up at a con in Florida. I think that's sick. That's going to be awesome. We got to talk about that last night. I'm pumped for you guys. Fun fact. I've seen the originals, the prequels, and the sequels in the theater. Oh, okay. Nice. I haven't. I'm 33. So I've seen the prequels and the sequels in theater. Once they re-release the OT in theaters, then I can say that. But right now, yeah. Right now, I got to get there. But that's awesome. Hold on. I have COVID now and I need a job because of the response I got from work. Oh no. That's like two things that suck. I'm sorry, bro. I hate that. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, you have COVID now, man. And work did not care, apparently. So I hate that, dude. But I got your back. However you need me to. Pop, when are you letting me in your dark hairy closet? Oh, Pop. I thought I sent you hold on. I thought I sent you stand by, Pop. I thought I sent you something about that. Did I not? I know. Maybe I didn't yet. Hold on. I'll send it to you now, Pop. Hold on. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. Where is Ricky? There you are. All right, I'm gonna send you. All right, Pop. I just sent you like kind of like how it works for the Your Story Matters thing. So check that out and then follow those instructions. And then I'll get with you about the Google Drive link and all that stuff. So we can go ahead and get that taken care of because that would be awesome. People would love that. Spoiler alert on the chat. Is it? Okay. I haven't read any of that stuff. I have these books right here, right there. My favorite Star Wars book, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, is How to Not Get Eaten by Ewoks. Got it for $5 on Amazon. So make sure y'all check that out. Shout out Amazon. Some of my earliest memories of TV are Star Wars and Star Trek, and there were other obscure sci-fi movies and shows in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. Now I have some cool memories of like when I was a kid. I grew up in the 90s. I remember watching a lot of like Star Trek shows with my grandfather. I have great memories from that I will always cherish. So yeah, I get that. That's a cool feeling. That kind of like nostalgia kind of thing. I'm all about that. Yeah, so Clone Force and Star Wars Nerd, they have a panel in Ocala, September 20th. Y'all go check that out. Go to their channels if you want to find out more information about that. But yeah, they have a panel. If you're in the area or if you want to go to the area, you can meet Clone Force and Star Wars. Star Wars Nerd, and they'll be talking about some of the things that they're doing with this book club and all that. So really, really cool that y'all got a panel for that con. So if y'all want information on that, check out Clone's channel or check out Nerd's channel, and you won't be sorry. If you're into that kind of thing, you'll love it. So I went and had dinner and got ready for bed, and you're still alive? I'm impressed. I know. I said I was going to bed like forever ago, but yeah, we're still here. Nerd's plan worked. The chat got going, so I stayed on. Why not? We're hanging out. We're vibing. I've got internet again, so why not? Let's hang out. Let's just do it. Limitless. I've got to get in on Your Story Matters project. Yes. So, I'll say this. If you want to, if you're anyone watching right now, if you're interested in that project, it does not mean that everyone will get on it because it's a lot of editing on my part. Just is what it is. But if you're interested in being a part of Your Story Matters project, email me thestarwarscloset@gmail.com. thestarwarscloset@gmail.com. Send me an email with a quick summary of just kind of like what it's about and what you want to do and all that stuff. Right now, I'm 100% guaranteeing you, Limitless Nerd, that you will be on Your Story Matters. But that I'm already like, I've got probably 15 banked right now that I have to edit. So, and it takes me a while. And if you haven't seen Star Wars Nerd 00's story on my channel yet, his Your Story Matters, go check it out. It's really powerful. And it's a tearjerker. So, Limitless, if you want to watch it that way, and I think you already have, but anyone that's going to be on Your Story Matters, that's kind of my template. So you can go see what Nerds looks like. That's kind of how they're all going to look. Hello, Soph, says Snake Facts. Yeah, not very good book, but it'll be worth it. You're talking about what Nerd said about Dawn of the Jedi not being good. Yeah, not a very big. It'll be worth it. Yeah. Are y'all ever going to talk about how to survive the Ewoks, or how to not get eaten by Ewoks? I would love if y'all talked about that. That would mean a lot to me. So just something to think about. Just before I go, when you get a chance, if you could send me the receipt, that would be awesome. Hope y'all have a great night, and I'll have to send an email then. I have a great story. Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you that receipt for sure. And then, yeah, send me the email, and then we'll stay in contact and we'll figure that out. So, okay, I have completely caught up on these comments. Okay. As you can see, my eyes are getting baggier and baggier. That's because I'm sleepy. So maybe it's my time to say goodnight. Should we sing the goodnight song that we always sing? Good night. Just kidding. We don't do that. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. tonight's been a lot of fun. Really didn't expect much. I promoted this 45 minutes before we did it. So um, I'm so thankful for all of you joining in. But if you hold on, let me see if I can put it on here. The Star Wars Closet at gmail.com. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, there you go. That's my email. So y'all send me an email there, and we'll get to work on that. Nerd says no Ewoks. I have beef with Wicket, bro. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Wicket's tough. You got dealing with Wicket's that's a tough go. That's a tough deal. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. Been trying to work on the video for you, bro, but I'm sick now. No, I got you. Just whenever you can. I know you got a lot going on, so I'm not sweating it. Just whenever you get a chance. Go ahead. Did I mess that up? I did. Hold on. Don't use that email. Dang it. That's the wrong email. How do I delete? Can I delete that comment? I don't know how to do that. I'm just a rookie. Let me try again. The Star Wars Closet. The Star Wars Closet at gmail.com. There we go. That's my email, not the other one. This one. Sorry about it. I will be better at typing. Have an energy drink or 4. Yeah, my guy out there in Ireland is 4 energy drinks deep. I don't know what y'all drink out there for energy. Guinness, probably. But you are a real one, my friend. You stayed on. I respect it. Bro, my dog looks like an Ewok. Oh my God. That's the coolest dog ever. It gotta be. Yeah, when it gets to that timeline. Yeah. Chloe, love it. Yeah. That's my bad. My contacts are just dried out at this point. I'm so tired. And I gotta cut the grass in the morning. So I'm sure that'll be a thing. 4, yeah, he's 4 energy drinks deep. Yeah. That dude's got probably 1,000 milligrams caffeine coursing through his veins. And I respect it. Okay. Man, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Hey, you guys are great. I really mean that. This has been a lot of fun. I'm going to do another live stream. We'll do the lightsaber giveaway on the next live stream. The one after that, I will be putting together this from Clone Force 97. And then the one after that will be gaming because I have all my setup almost ready to go. So we got 3 live streams banked, ready to go. And we're going to be building that live stream following. So y'all help me with that. And that's it. So in the words of Soph, the lightsaber winner, good night, y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you all for being a part of this. Glad we got the internet back up and running. Glad I can be down here. It feels like old times again. I feel like I'm back. So got a lot more awesome things cooking and can't wait to see what comes up next. So that's all I got, guys. I love you all, and we'll see you all